guys, it's Jamzilla here with another video, and today we're going to talk about the 4 new zones that we're going to be able to explore in WoW Midnight. Which one is your favorite that you're going to be able to explore? All right, so for the first one, going to be Quel'Tha Loss, the home of the Blood Elves. It's a magical place, I think. Eversong Woods is beautiful. I still remember the day I made my first Blood Elf and just how amazed I was at the whole location. It's just very beautiful, beautiful zone that WoW has in Azeroth, right? I remember doing my first quest, killing the mana worms, and then collecting the books, and then eventually you venture up to Silvermoon City. And this is probably why I'm most excited is to see the update that they have done to the city. The place, that whole area has been touched since 2007. It's been basically abandoned since then. But it is home to Azeroth, and it is a horde city at the end of the day. So I don't know. I think it's going to be exciting to see the crazy update that they are making for us. And plus, we'll be able to fly. I mean, I don't know why we haven't been able to fly there ever since. It's like instance off from the rest of the world. It's really weird, but I kind of understand why. But it's just like, all right, come on now. But here we are. And well, once 2026 comes, we'll finally be able to fly and see the new update to Quell the Loss. Plus, we'll get Quell Danas. I just remember doing all the dailies there for like months and months and months. It's gonna be cool to see revisit that. Plus, we get to go to redo Magister's Terrace is gonna be one of the new dungeons, but the dungeons is for a whole nother video. So yeah, I am very excited for this zone. I think it's probably my favorite to just revisit because it's Azeroth. It's home to us. It's familiar to us. Even though it's been abandoned, it's very familiar to us. So it's very exciting. All right, for the next one is Zul Amin. You guys don't know or didn't participate back in the day. This used to be a raid. It was a 10-man raid, and I think they brought it back or redid it for Cataclysm or something like that, but it was out in Burning Crusade. But now it's going to be a whole zone. I haven't really looked into what's going to be there. I just know the temples of the Loa are going to be there. But they're, I don't want to say abandoned, but they're not active anymore. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see what they do. Plus, I love troll stuff. Troll stuff is just really cool, like architecture and all that good stuff. So it's going to be cool to see this and the storylines that they produce from that. I wonder if we're going to get a Vol'jin. Any references to Vol'jin? Because the Amani trolls, I believe they separated themselves from all the trolls. Well, trolls have a weird, complex history, anyways, but kind of usually how it goes. They get mad at one another and go, I don't want to be part of your crew anymore, basically. But this whole zone is going to be quite interesting and really dark, I imagine. Um, just and lots with the Loa. Hope so, at least. But I'm super excited for this one as well. This is probably my number 2 order favorite, like number 2 favorite zone to see, just to see what they have changed with it, and taking it from a raid to an actual zone is going to be quite interesting to see. So I think it's going to be quite exciting. All right, for the third zone, we have Harandar, which is home of the Haranir. Um, this one I'm curious about. Hey, how are we gonna get there? Because we know it's under Azeroth, and they're by the roots of the world trees, I believe. So that's gonna be interesting to see. Of how we get there and what's it going to look like. I mean, I imagine it's gonna be like very viney and jungly kind of feel to it. Um, so that's going to be cool to see. Plus, it's their home, so we'll find a little bit more about them because we don't really know a whole lot about them other than whatever information they gave us in, was it 11.1, a mini quest chain or something like that. Pretty cool cinematic. So yeah, that's gonna be cool to see. I'm kind of excited about this. If you didn't know, between Zul Amin and Harandar, we will be able to choose those 2 zones to quest in after Eversong Woods. So that's gonna be cool. So which one are you gonna pick first, Zul Amin or Harandar? Curious to know what everyone's gonna pick. I'm probably gonna go here third because I want to see ZA. Uh, Super excited about ZA, but I'm still very excited about this zone because there's probably gonna be a lot of lore there, and I'm curious to know more about this race. They intrigue me. All right, for the last and final zone that we'll be able to quest in after we finish Eversong Woods, Zulaman, and Harandar will be Voidstorm, the home of Zalataf's base, and where we will fight a whole bunch of Void, and the Void will be fighting one another. I think this zone intrigues me almost the most because the Void are going to be attacking one another. And what's going to be happening here? This zone reminds me of Ice Crown back in Wrath of the Lich King because you couldn't do anything in that zone until you finished a certain quest chain in Wrath of the Lich King. So it's going to be quite intriguing what's going to happen in this zone and where is it? It's not on Azeroth, so it must be in another dimension of some sort, I imagine. So that's gonna be cool. How are we gonna get there? Um, I don't know much about this zone. I don't know if they've really revealed a whole lot other than how many dungeons and delves are going to be there, and that it's gonna be very chaotic going into this zone. So it's interesting, it's exciting, and I cannot wait to see this zone. All right, guys, this is the end of the video. Thanks for hanging out and let me know down below which is your favorite zone that you're excited for to quest in and see and experience and explore. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you on the next one. Doses.